wait. Before you spend that quarter, take just a second to look at it closely, because that small, ordinary-looking coin in your hand could be a 2007 Utah State quarter, minted in Philadelphia, with the P mint mark. And while most people would never think twice about it, collectors know something very important. Not all quarters are created equal. Some are just pocket change, and some can be hidden collectibles. Now let's be clear right from the start. If you have a 2007 Utah quarter with a P mint mark and it's in circulated condition, meaning it's been used in everyday transactions, shows wear, scratches, and faded details, then its value is usually very close to face value. That means about 25 cents. In fact, most price guides confirm that an average circulated 2007 P Utah quarter is worth around 25 cents in today's market. Cointrackers.com. And that might sound disappointing at first. But don't worry, because there's more to the story. Because even though most of these coins are common, there are still situations where their value can increase, sometimes dramatically. So, in this video, we're going to break everything down step by step. The history behind the coin. What makes the 1896 Utah design special? How the P mint mark affects value. What fine condition really means. And most importantly, what your coin could realistically sell for in today's auction market. Let's start with the history. The 2007 Utah State Quarter was part of the famous 50 State Quarters program, one of the most successful coin programs ever launched by the United States Mint. From 1999 to 2008, each state was honored with its own unique design. And Utah's design tells a powerful story. On the back of the coin, you'll see two steam locomotives facing each other, meeting at a single point. This represents one of the most important moments in American history, the completion of the Transcontinental Railroad. And just above that scene, you'll see the words, Utah, 1896. That's the year Utah officially became a state. And below, the phrase, Crossroads of the West. It's a design filled with meaning, history, and symbolism. Now flip the coin to the front, and you'll see George Washington, just like every modern U.S. quarter. But here's where things get interesting. Look closely near Washington's ponytail. If you see a small P, that means your coin was minted in Philadelphia. And in 2007, the Philadelphia Mint produced a massive number of these coins, around 255 million pieces, at our cointrackers.com. That's a huge number. And in coin collecting, high mintage usually means one thing: common. Which is why, in circulated condition, these coins are usually worth face value. Now let's talk about condition, because condition is everything in the coin world. When we say a coin is in fine condition, also known as F12, it means the coin has been used, but still has clear details. You can still see the trains. You can still read Utah 1896, but there's visible wear on the high points. This is the kind of condition you'll find in most coins from circulation. And in this condition, your 2007 P Utah quarter is typically worth about 25 cents, maybe 30 cents at most, depending on the buyer. Even professional sources confirm that circulated and worn examples are generally worth only face value. Ngai coin, help. So if you were hoping for a big payday from a worn coin, this is where expectations need to be realistic. But don't stop here, because condition is only one part of the story. Let's move into the auction market, because sometimes coins sell for more than expected, depending on demand, presentation, and grading. In online auctions, most circulated 2007 P Utah quarters sell in bulk lots, meaning dozens or even hundreds of coins sold together. And when you break down the price, it usually comes out to around 25 cents per coin, sometimes even less. That's because collectors already have plenty of these coins. There's no shortage. But here's where things start to change. When the condition improves, even slightly, the value begins to rise. For example, an extremely fine version of this coin might sell for around 30 cents. An about uncirculated coin could reach around 60 cents. Coin identifier. And once you reach mint state condition, that's when auction prices can jump. Some uncirculated 2007 P Utah quarters have sold for around $1 or more. Cointrackers.com. Higher grade examples, like MS-65 or MS-67, can reach several dollars, or even higher in rare cases. APMEX. But here's the key point. Those are not circulated coins. Those are coins that were never used in everyday transactions. So if your coin has wear, it won't reach those prices. Now let's talk about something that can completely change the value of your coin: errors. This is where things get exciting, because even a common coin can become valuable if it has a rare minting error. And the 2007 Utah quarter is known for several types of errors. For example, you might find doubling in the text Utah 1896, or unusual marks along the rails, or missing letters in Crossroads of the West. Some of these error coins have sold for $15, $25, even $40 or more depending on the severity. Coin identifier. There are also die cracks, rim errors, and off-center strikes. But here's the important part. Not every strange mark is an error. Coins can get damaged after leaving the mint, and that kind of damage does not increase value. So always be careful before assuming you have something rare. Now, let's bring everything together. If you have a 2007 Utah quarter with a P mint mark, and it's in circulated fine condition, here's the realistic value in today's auction market: around 25 cents. That's the honest truth. But if the coin is in better condition, or has a visible error, or is professionally graded, then the value can increase, sometimes significantly. And that's why coin collecting is so fascinating. Because it's not just about the coin. It's about the details, the tiny differences, the small imperfections, the condition, the rarity. All of these factors come together to determine value. So next time you find a 2007 Utah quarter, don't just spend it. Take a closer look. Check for the P mint mark. Examine the details carefully. Look for anything unusual, because even though most of these coins are common, there's always a chance that one of them is something special. And that's what keeps collectors searching. That's what makes this hobby exciting. The idea that hidden treasures are still out there, waiting to be discovered. So keep checking your coins, keep learning, and keep collecting, because the next valuable coin could already be in your pocket. And if you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because we explore coins just like this and help you discover what they're really worth. And remember, every coin has a story, and some stories are worth a lot more than 25 cents.